I'm every woman. It's all in me. Do anything you want done, baby, and do it naturally. Whoa, whoa. Am I bragging? Cause I'm the one. Ooh, just ask me. Ooh, and it shall be done. Don't need to compare. Hey, people, y'all say I'm not a woman? Well, somebody needs to tell Jay Wilson that he is not a woman either. Baby, the girls are going in. This is Women's Week on YouTube so far. We're only in the second day. All the girls seem to be fighting with each other. They're teaming up. They're making up. Make up to break up. That's all they do. First you love me, then you hate me. It's a game for fools. I don't have an opinion about people getting along and breaking up, right? Y'all have watched enough reality TV to know how this shit goes, right? Things get a little dry. Somebody got to throw a body on the floor, right? So all the girls are going in. Now I don't follow the girls that tight because I just feel like I can't relate to a lot of the stuff they're going through because they have all of these interpersonal relationships, right? And these panels, which are, let's just say, very intense. But I want y'all know why I come. I only come here for one reason, one person, right? To motivate me because I feel like this is someone that I feel comfortable in reading because I feel like they need to be read. I want y'all to listen to this little piece. And wait a minute. First, let me say hello to all these lovely darlings. Good morning, lovely darlings. Child, I know I ain't no woman. Apparently, everybody's not clear on that though. Hi, Princess A, Fraser Laurie, Mocha Drop, Wild Seed. Hi, Blue Skies. You been around? I ain't seen you in a while. Yes, Queenie's behaving herself until he hears somebody get off the elevator. Curl, baby. Connie. Hello, everybody. Baby, these girls are going in, honey. I can't even keep up. I don't even know what the hell's going on. Hi, Miss Tracy. Y'all know what I want to talk about. So let me give you a little taste. I'm going to give you a small taste and then see if you can pick it up on it.
$500. Girl, one for the Father, one for the Son, one for the Spirit, honey. $300. Put it in the back chat. Jay Wilson, put it and be real. $300 to draw me, but I'm going to keep talking until you collect your money, Jay Wilson. Okay, girl. All right, now, the bottom line is, Allie, I told everybody about your ass a year and a half ago. And look at what is occurring now. You have a lot of energy for me. Why don't you have that failing business that you have?
Patience, people.
Have a torch your failing business. Don't give yourself too much credit. That's not even like lucrative. Girl, funny. You don't.
Okay.
Very funny. If you don't get that number out of my face. Listen. Let me tell you something, Allie. I would never play with me.
Allie is one person.
I would never fuck you and your husband. You ain't pulling up on me. I need that shit. Nobody wants you.
Just Trish is the second person.
Really weird person. You've been up my. I gave you a chance. Jay Wilson, drop her down a notch, please. You are a dirty asshole. You and your dirty ass.
Okay, so Ali is I don't know her last name, is begging Jay Wilson to take Trish down because her and Trish is having some problem. They are loud, they're screaming and hollering. Jay Wilson will not take her down. In the middle of this, he offers to take her down for a price. Now, these are all women arguing on pretty much every channel in the beef sector on this particular day. Everybody's fighting everybody, right? And Jay Wilson, he starts his video talking about how Sean Bradley was trying to interject and make himself like a maestro or something in all the confusion, right? And then he proceeds to do the very same thing in his own chat. So now he's got them all in there. And as usual, he tries to turn this into a way that he can get somebody to give him money, right? So I want you guys to hear this so you won't think I'm making it up. Hold on a minute. You see my new stylist? You get 8 for $3.99.
Arab husband. Who the fuck?
My husband is an Arab, though. My husband.
He's an Habibi. He's a fucking Habibi. He wants other people's pussy, not yours, bitch. That's why he uses.
She know everything.
As a vessel. Let's talk about that shit, Allie. Let's talk about you and your husband swinging.
All you doing is talking shit. All you doing is talking shit.
I'm telling you the truth.
No, you sound dumb.
I'm sorry. I can't.
He probably passed you around to all the other Habibis. Now,
all right, I got you.
This for you.
Oh my goodness.
You had food today? Because I know you eat with your hands,
that queen?
bitch.
Oh my goodness.
I don't.
Oh my goodness.
I don't like to eat with my hands.
Get ready, people.
I find it a bit nasty.
Motherfuckers piss on you for your husband.
I find it really gross to eat with my hands.
You're a nasty asshole. You want to go ghetto, Allie?
But you know, Ashley and her husband on the Housewives of Potomac was doing a little swinging, but
I'm just terrible at this. If I try to move it forward, I'll mess it up. So y'all gotta wait a minute.
Trying to collect bodies in the beef sector, the black sector.
Really?
Are you
that dumb?
Fuck them. They're nasty.
So in the midst of all this, Allie,
bitches worn the fuck out.
She suggests that I'll pay for you to take her down.
When I am like, I don't even like any type of bodily.
Oh, girl. Okay, ladies. Now, come on. They all in body fluids now.
Some cum on that face, it will look better. Bitch,
oh my God. Oh my God.
Here we go. You ready?
Trish.
Absolutely.
You got a nasty spirit on you today. What's going on?
Yeah, because I don't like this bitch. I never
liked you at work doing all of this?
Listen, I'm in my home.
She doesn't work.
Get into it. I don't work.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't work.
She don't work.
Tell him, Allie. I don't work.
She doesn't work at all.
Oh, right, Allie. Right.
That nasty ass.
Forgive me for all this noise, people.
I could get. You said I was ghetto, right?
Well,
when you fucking through you and your husband nasty ass fucking shit to me, this is what you get. You nasty ass whore.
My husband never said anything to you.
Lady.
No, he uses you to fucking collect bitches. That's what you tried to do to me.
Oh,
now she wants to create this narrative.
Wait a minute. So you mean to say?
No.
Oh, okay. We got $19, honey. Okay,
here we go.
We'll drop it down to $250. All right.
So he asked for $300 to take her down.
You tried to say that her husband was trying to get you into their little circle.
Somebody gave him $19.99. Pay attention, people.
Video. I was cool with Allie at one time. This bitch.
No, you weren't. You never were. You were threatened by me. You were threatened by me.
Jay Wilson, you asked me a question, sir. Would you like me to proceed?
Why does he got her on there?
Go ahead.
She wants to talk over me because she knows
watch
what I'm about to say.
while he turns this into money for himself.
Nina was in the chat. Her little retarded looking bitch. Toya was in the chat. A lot of people was in the chat listening to her invite herself to my motherfucking state, my motherfucking house, my personal space. When I didn't even know her.
In New York,
I didn't even know her.
I didn't invite
we don't even know each other.
You didn't invite me.
I don't even know you.
Weirdo type of shit is wrong with you.
I don't even know you. Why would you invite yourself? And I just met you, 3 days?
I tried to get it right to where he started at.
Why he came to New York?
I kept passing it up.
Why the fuck
you're in New York?
Are you that dumb? After 3 days,
brainless?
No, brainless. The brainless bitch is to invite herself to somebody's house. And what did I tell you? I will poke your ass up if you come to my property. What did I tell you?
So they're in the same town?
And you said, why are you acting like
there's swinging going on?
Somebody actually paid the money, girl.
Here you go.
Don't play with me. Please don't.
Listen to the background noise.
I have Nicole.
I can do this all day.
Sorry. Anyway, Trish, I love you, girl. You gotta spit it out quicker, honey. Hunting. Somebody.
Look how you laughing at the people giving money.
You get flushed, girl. Smash it, girl. I ain't mad.
Smash it.
I hope they didn't give him $250.
You know I let you out, girl, but somebody paid it, girl. You got flushed. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my goodness.
He's
Anyway,
encouraging them to pay to get rid of her.
Oh, shit, no, girl. You know I love you, though. I love you down, sis. But, you know, I'm sorry.
Nigga, are you climaxing?
Oh, Jesus.
She always gets clowned.
Jay
The
Wilson.
fuck?
What?
Can I send you?
Look how out of control he is over
I'm
Cash App.
crying, y'all. I'm crying.
You're
Lord,
crying?
I done cracked my own self up. Jesus, take the wheel.
Oh, you calling on God for that?
Let me breathe a little bit. Jesus, take the wheel. Girl, that money came through. Girl, that money came.
The worship of money.
Lord have mercy.
He stopped the whole conversation.
Breathe.
He's laughing and crying.
Girl, that money hit that account, honey. Girl.
Trish, that's the second time I done seen you get flushed with some coins.
They don't even realize what they're doing.
Okay, I'm back. Okay.
Who is charging people to take people off their chat?
Come back to us.
Nigga, get yourself together.
She can still type in the chat, right? I mean, she can still type, right?
Yeah, she can still type. She just baby. Okay, I'm all right, lyric. My dog was a little concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because you're acting a damn fool.
Yeah.
Nicole,
Kimmy sent it to my email. I would have to go to my computer and check it out.
I gotta get permission first from the other person to make sure it's okay to send you that.
Okay, well, get permission. Yeah, get permission. Lord have mercy. Okay, somebody asked for the link. Jesus. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry, Chris. You know you're my girl, though. You're my girl.
Mm-hmm.
But things happen, Trish. Things happen, daughter. I'm just saying. Oh, Lord, I done called myself to death.
You coughed yourself to death?
Drink some water, please.
Okay, let me go get some water, honey. Okay,
you gotta get water because somebody cashed
out
you?
That money came through like the first of the month, girl. You had to go. I love you, Trish, but you gotta
the
talk
first of the
to
month.
daughter. I'm sorry. Oh my God. But you know you my girl though. You know I love much love.
Girl, why you keep hollering on Jesus and God about this goddamn Cash App, girl? So did y'all see what happened? I'm sorry, I couldn't finger it to the right place. But y'all saw what happened basically, right? This girl said, I'll pay you to take her off. Because he kept asking, this girl, Allie, kept asking Jay Wilson to take Miss Trish off because we know she gets wild and carried away, right? So it's just a screaming match. Nothing can be heard. He says, I do it for a price. I do it for a price. And then he said, how much is it to shut her up? How much is it to take her off? Oh, $300. Wait a minute. Now, this is supposed to be passed off, I assume, as a joke. Somebody would give somebody $300 just to take somebody off to shut them up, right? So somebody cashed at him $19.99, and he was, that was, a little bit like that, right? And then at some point, he said, I'm sorry, Trish, you got to go. And somebody just paid the money. And I'm hoping that these people did not actually get his fool $250, girl. Because they're being played, right? This is the game. Who else would even think to ask somebody to give them $300 to take somebody off, right? Then he claims, according to him, they actually gave him that money. And he was so beside himself that he was fluctuating between laughter and tears. Laughter and tears. Why? Because you had just gotten over. It is that get over spirit, right? It's like when you hit a lick, honey. You get a lick and you're so happy you're going to pee on yourself, girl. This is what we experienced with this boy. And the people in the chat have said, baby, drink some water. Do something. God damn. And that's supposed to encourage other people to say, if I want to get a reaction out of Jay Wilson, what I have to do is give him money. Pay him for the worship of money. It is not money. It is the love of money, right? So we would like for you, Jay Wilson, to stop screaming out at our God, our Christ, every time you get money, because what that's telling us is you connect money or material things with God. Money does not compare to God, Jay Wilson. Why do you keep putting them in the same class? You must have hauled on the name of Jesus Christ, girl, when them people rang that goddamn Cash App, right? You have been struggling and struggling and struggling. The video goes on for 4 hours trying to figure out, how am I going to turn this into a coin? I'm going to get a coin from it, right? So you decided, okay, I'll just tell these people, oh, she's out of control. She's not out of control, nigga. You have the instruments right there. Why is it that every time Timothy Blaine comes over there, nigga, you can find all of the controls to silence my voice, to block me, to take me off? You can do that over and over and over. And I say, but, and you'll say, oh, you off. I say, and you take it off. You know, whatever I say, girl. Anytime I say, girl, can we talk about the trailer? You can always take me off, but you couldn't take Trish off, right? Until you came up with this idea. Oh, I'll take her off if you pay, if you give some money. Jay Wilson said it made it rain like it was the first of the month. Now, why are you concerned with the first of the month, Jay Wilson? I'm just saying. I'm sure that unemployment is feeling good to you, girl, because you just admitted that you're getting a check on the first of the month. Now, where would you be getting a check on the first of the month from? You always say that you're working, but I can't talk about it. You're working first thing in the morning, you're on for 4.5 hours. Bitch. Did y'all get that? The begging continues. I told y'all last week. Now, remember now, the old begging is only 4 days old. And the begging before that was only 3 days before that. And the begging for that was a week earlier. And then all the rent and the bills and the trips. Beg. And since now it was all women talking, she had to find a way to get her stinking flat feet up in women's business to try to somehow or other cash in. So I want to address you, the writer lives. Writer lives, y'all got to stop it. We got to discuss what is an enabler. What is an enabler, right? Because every time you do something as stupid as giving this nigga $250 just to shut Miss Trish up, she ain't no problem shutting me up for free. Just to shut her up, he played you out of the money. But you are enabling him because every time you fall for these stunts, every single time you pay for a grown-ass man's Thanksgiving dinner, down to his dressing and his macaroni and cheese, every time you do that, that encourages him. Why do I do it? Because I can. Who's that old bank robber? They ask him, why do you rob banks? And what did he say? Because that's where the money is. He tells you every goddamn 15 minutes where the money reside, where the money reside. It's all about where the money reside, nigga, right? And I like calling it out, right? So I don't like just going, just throwing myself and thrusting myself in women's business I don't know anything about. Now you're going to tell this man, who was the man? She said something else I didn't like. Apparently some man, he came on there. There's something, where in my mouth? Hold on. The wires. What do you use to get it out of your teeth, Jay Wilson? Those 4 in the front. Those 4 that are different color than the rest of your teeth. How do you get the when something get caught in the wire? Anyway, what was I saying? And the man said something about his Limp Biscuit. Now I came on here a couple of days ago and I mentioned that I have been with somebody after 15 years, 12 years, barely 20 years I've been done anything at all. I took a chance on Thanksgiving. I said, well, this would be a Thanksgiving turkey for me, right? And I brought this boy here, and the boy came in. He was nice looking. I've been with him before in the past, but it'd been 12 years ago, right? And so my free willy wasn't free, honey. In other words, there was none of this, girl. Jay Wilson, he said, what kind of man gonna say that? What kind of man? But but a man can come on here and beg from single mothers, girl, night and day and night and day. But he can't mention nothing about one of the most natural things in the world. Just like a woman has a period, honey, men will get at some point erectile dysfunction. Starts happening in 50s, sometime in your 40s, girl. That's why they're making billions of dollars on this Viagra and Cialis now. It ain't that big a deal, but of course with him, everything's a secret, right? Let's just pretend it never happened. Right? So no, if the man want to talk about his left dick, that's on him. This nigga seems to think that he is the orchestrator of everybody's life, everybody's business, right? That you can't ask him a goddamn question. All he comes down to is $1. Now, people, what was I at? I was talking about the Uriah. He called Uriah Leaves. Y'all better get y'all purses and y'all credit cards ready for this ride or lives, honey. This nigga is not going to let up. He is paying his bills by the beef sector. No matter what comes out of his mouth, ignore what comes out of his mouth. Watch his actions, girl. He is obviously paying his bills from the beef. He said it's like the first of the month. Well, when he was fired from Uber, I don't even know who could get fired from Uber. I ain't never met nobody like that. But he got fired from Uber, right? She ain't got nothing. So she's on unemployment. This is what happened when she got fired from that goddamn temporary job, temp agency. When she ain't working, she can collect unemployment. Now, when she came on here the first time, she said, "Oh, I didn't get no unemployment. I didn't get no government assistance. Government nigga been ripping off student loans for 13 years, girl, to no avail. But she don't want no government assistance. It seems to me that this bitch is probably on unemployment. That's why she said it felt like the first of the month, nigga. You ain't getting your job, ain't paying you no first of the month. This is a goddamn lie. But enablers, as long as you people keep giving that fool money, he's going to keep asking for more. Do you understand? This is, he keeps telling you, I don't care nothing about these people. This is only for a coin. I'm gonna get a coin from it. My commercial, the girl commercials, that's baseline, honey. These damn commercials, he keeps talking about his commercials, like everybody else on YouTube ain't got no goddamn commercial in there, girl. But that ain't not the main thing, girl. He wants extra. He wants more. More, more, more. How do you like it? How do you like it? More, more, more. And if you want to know how he really feels, watch his videos. You'll see that. So I'm not going through this thing 4 hours worth of this bullshit, right? But it's amazing to me that everything seems to come down to cash. What y'all think? Now, I know, people, that it's when I speak about this bitch, it makes people go over there and watch his videos, right? So she really owes me a debt, because I can't resist talking about her. She is content worthy because she says and done something stupid and humiliating for me every 15 minutes, right? You can pick up any 15 minutes. And then he repeats so much that you can sit here and hear him begging in the very first part of his video, right? You can go and eat at a restaurant, and when you come back, he'll say the exact same thing he was saying before you left, right? And again, and again, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say, keep interrupting people to say what? What are you saying, girl? Oh, I got to cut you off, girl. Oh, I got to cut you off. Somebody gave the money. Somebody gave the money. I can't believe these fools. Somebody gave the money. Believe me, that's what's going on in his mind. I cannot believe these idiots have actually given me $250. Why? Because I asked for it. As he says, it's easy money. It's just not that I need it. I don't need it. What do you mean you don't need it? Who in the hell is that on this planet that don't need money, girl? Who on this damn who on this section is living as much? Oh God, get my words together. You're living so far beyond your means, boy. You're paddling frontwards and backwards to try to stay in that house, right? So why is it necessary for you to come on here and say about how you don't need the money? If you don't need the money, Jay Wilson, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. God can handle it better than you can. Leave it alone. You're supposed to be preaching about how God will provide all our needs, child. How we will never do without. How you have never seen the righteous forsaken. That's what you said. But no, what your ministry and your preaching is just give me some more, give me more. I mean, this motherfucker was crying. He said he was crying on the video, girl. Crying over Cash App. Why would it make you cry? Who is your God? Because you can't have two gods, Jay Wilson. Right? Either God is your God or money is your God. And who is the one you talk about? You try to use the name to entice the people, right? Because you know that Black people are believers. You know, on some level, we're all believers in God, in Christ. Most of us are Christian people, but there are various other kinds of religions, and you try to manipulate that. That's why you brought your pitiful ass over here talking about you a pastor, girl. That's why you did that, Jay Wilson. And you thought it was going to be very lucrative. The thing that kills me, though, is that you don't even have enough sense to hide it. What kind of con man are you, girl? I don't know why you have to tell your tricks constantly how you're only here to get their money, and you don't give a fuck about them, and you ain't got no friends. And then if you want her to stop talking, give me $250. I assume that's what he's trying to present. Somebody gave him that much money. They gave the money. Oh, girl, you got to go. Oh, girl, I can't believe this. Oh, I saw that number. Oh, I saw that number. I ain't gonna try to find it again. Y'all heard. What y'all think about this situation? Mm-hmm. I know they got in beef sets, they got about 10 different beefs going on right now. But it seems like it's mostly between the girls. I don't know nothing about their business. I don't feel comfortable going in other people's business, talking about their marriages, talking about their pussies or their lady parts, excuse me. All this personal stuff that women talk between each other. I don't try to get up in there and see if I can how can I turn this into a profit? Same time he's criticizing Sean Bradley doing the same thing, except Sean Bradley's not asking for money for it, nigga. The only one asking for money for everything is you, Jay Wilson. And you say you don't need the money, but you are the only one that needs the money. Girl, you need it. You need it. It needs you. You are a part of Satan. Stand with me. Wait a minute. My song just escaped to me, girl. Hold on. My song is here. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me see. Satan, we about to drag your kingdom down. All glory, Satan. We got to drag your kingdom down. He been building up that old kingdom. Oh God, all on you too. And I'm telling y'all, Satan, we got to drag your kingdom down. Nigga just ain't living holy. What y'all doing? What's going on, Tracy? I see you all up in the mix too, girl. I gotta go over there and watch some. Uh-huh. So Tracy, you and 5A made up. Y'all see, I don't go off on 5A no more. We used to be hot and heavy, honey. Baby, we used to be talking about that Bayan. That Bayan. Oh. But we don't go at it no more, you know. So I understand you make up with people. My situation with Wilson is unique because most people are not going to just beef with the same person forever, right? Now, with her, it's to the grave. But with everybody else, you know, they'll beef for a while with this person, they'll beef for whatever. And eventually, you just don't have no more to say about that person. I've said it, honey. I've talked about your house, your shoes. I didn't talk about your titties. I didn't talk about everything, girl. And so it doesn't make no sense to just keep saying the same thing over and over again. Unless you're a chronic repeater like Jay Wilson, right? So it does not surprise me that girls make up sometimes. You may fall out again, right? Just stand on your laurels, honey. If you piss me off, I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it, right? But I'm not gonna come over there bothering you just for a click and a view, right? I ain't beefing for dollars. She takes such pride. Oh, I started the beef sector. They were beefing in the biblical times, girl. Beefing is fighting, whether it's verbal or physical. Beefing is fighting, right? Open up your Bible, right? The oldest recorded words, and you'll see that they was big time beefing right there, girl. I don't know where he got this idea. He created the beef sector. I said beefing for dollars. I said beefing, nigga. Nobody was beefing for dollars but you, right? We were beefing for fun, and we were beefing for beef's sake, right? People say shit, you don't agree with it. Yeah, you can debate it. It ain't only on the beef sector. If you go over there in the cosmetic sector, they over there pulling hair. You go over here to the mukbangs and the black sectors, and they all doing the same thing we doing over here, nigga. And so you ain't created shit. You've created nothing. You've contributed nothing. You are something. You are a person who just takes, right? And he even had a rap. Y'all see his rap video? Guess what song Jay Wilson, out of all the music he chose to sample, right, for his rap video? Nothing for nothing, leave nothing. Nothing for nothing. Jay Wilson, and you're the primary person over here begging for something for nothing. Why do you require people to give you hundreds of dollars to take someone off? Is that what your chat is about? Right? I mean, is that what it's about? It's just about conning people out of money, right? So next time if somebody don't like somebody, now they're encouraged that I can get you flushed. I can get you flushed if I pay $100. And who gets the $100? Now you would think that somebody who has been dogged out for all this begging in the last 2 weeks. And then the 2 weeks section, you got to do it in sections. And the 2 weeks before that, and then the 2 weeks before that, and the shit going on for 3 and 4 years, girl. You would think that person would have had enough by now, right? You would think that person, he's talking about, oh, you got to say thank you. And they respect you when you say thank you. They can trust you when you say thank you. They're saying, you would think at this point, if somebody gives you something, you would say thank you and continue with your commentary, girl. You don't say, give me more. What else can you do? Right? What else can I do by pushing a couple of buttons? And then even when he was talking about this conning these people out of supposedly $250 or what he calls the money, they gave the money. So they gave the money to him. He keeps the money, right? They get nothing out of it, and except the girl goes down, which you have control not to even let her up, right? But no, you want her to come on to make a fuss, so you can con your people who you're calling right or lives. You can con them out of another several $100s and pay another one of them damn bills, bitch. Baby, just talk. How can you find that much talk about that boy? There's a lot there, honey. I'm telling you, there's a whole lot there, baby. It's lunchtime. It's Z. Or you having lunch? Listen to these Negroes. Why the girls so mad? Honey, they are mad, and they ain't gonna stop, baby. Here we go, Karma Cartel. Here we go. I couldn't believe that fool. I said, girl, wasn't I just over here reading your ass a couple of days ago, child, about your begging? God damn. Who else? How did you devise this as a way to run a panel, Jay Wilson? Do those people know what they're getting into when they come to one of your panels, girl? In that way, you start conning them out of your food. You're a successful black man. You say, but degrees, and you're over begging for food. Alms for the poor. So what? You leave your castle and your gold chariot, and you go into the gutter, and then you alms for the poor. God bless you. What is the difference, Jay Wilson? You're just doing it online as opposed to doing it on the street where you get you a dollar or 50 cents, girl, or quarters. Let me see what y'all say. Y'all contribute anything to this mess. Hi, Lady Silver Fox. Oh, a Silver Fox. I'll see. Okay. Y'all in conversation. Let me see. Why she hates Ollie? Well, Miss Trish, she gonna be that way. So he just figures this is a way to manipulate. He knew that when he saw her coming in, right? He claimed he ain't got, I can't control nothing. I can't, got to put a coin on it, put a color on it, and all this kind of shit, right? But every time I go over there, you seem to have no problem at all. Lowering my voice, raising yours all the way up so you can talk all over me, girl. Blocking me, won't let me say anything, won't let me ask half a question, girl. Never ask a question about it. You can do all that when I show up over there, girl. But now you're tongue-tied and you can't figure out what to do to get rid of Miss Trish. Unless there's a coin on it. Oh, you know, you my friend, Miss Trish. You got, come back, girl. So I can bleed you for something else. Nothing from nothing, lead nothing. She had, that was her rap, girl. Stupid ass over there crying. He said, oh, I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm crying. So I guess your rider lives. Are they supposed to make you cry now? Is that the goal? I want to get a reaction out of Jay Wilson. So I put some money on there. He loses his goddamn mind. Oh, you see that? You see that? Oh, somebody put 50. Somebody put 50. Instead of thank you for the 50, who gonna do 75? Who gonna do 75? You gonna show up? We gonna make a man, girl. We gonna make, and Christmas is coming. We gonna really make a man on Christmas. We gonna really make. Why can't you just take Mark out for a nice, quiet dinner, Jay Wilson, and start to live your life, girl? Right? Your life shouldn't be constantly scrapping, figuring out scams, begging, you know, working, whatever you're working with these goddamn pimp agencies, which you never appear for. All the shit you put into trying to pretend to be a part of the middle class. And you're not, girl. You're not. Alms for the poor. What did the Bible say? The poor will always be with you. Right? In your mind, you're still locked in, Jay Wilson. You haven't broken the chains of poverty off of you. Right? That's why I will continue to call you trailer trash, because that's, in my opinion, is what you are. You're poor and pathetic, a disgrace to education. That's how I really feel, Jay Wilson. And I think that there needs to be a check on you. Why does he new red the money? I don't know what new red. I know you're on your phone. I know you're on your phone. What does he do? I guess he just hoards money. I don't understand it, girl. Begging for your Thanksgiving dinner. A man should be embarrassed to do that. You should be embarrassed. You talking about who's on public assistance and shit, who's on welfare, who getting food stamps, nigga. I think what you do is much, much, much worse, Jay Wilson. Damn. You got no self-respect? Begging all the damn time, girl. Begging from women. 85-90% of the people on these damn sites in the beef sector are women. That means you're begging from a lot. We know 70% are single mothers. You're begging these single mothers to keep your lifestyle. So you go and brag about your lifestyle, talking about how much you don't need. I don't need the money. I don't need the money. Just give. Just. They ought to make a dance, girl. I don't need. Just give. Just give. I don't need. Just give. Just give. Give it to the left. Give it to. Jay Wilson, why don't you come here and tell these people you on unemployment, girl? And you need, and get your ass out there and find a job, Miss Thing. See, Jay Wilson, this whole chaplain shit, this only happened last year, right? And the situation was Jay Wilson had wasted his life. He'd wasted his life in temporary assignments, going to classes, building, collecting student loans, never being able to apply himself anywhere he went, no advancement on any career. He wasted all these years, right? Yeah, hold on, give me the chain of thought together. God damn it! That chain of thought went right out the window. I know it was a win. It was a winner too. You see, he wasted all his time. Right. Okay, so the situation was I can still track. That I'm good for a couple more years. He wasted. Now I just lost it again. God damn it! He wasted all of his time doing all of these little small jobs, which he never advanced on, never became a supervisor. And for Black people, he never did anything for himself. He never had a job, a business of any kind. He never purchased real estate that people can live in, rental properties. He never did any of the things that would where he would be in a better position in his 50s, 60s. So he decided when he lost his last job and apparently lost the Uber job too, he said he found online where he could be a chaplain. And this is only going to take you 6 months. You can add another degree or certificate, right? But the point was he could no longer get these jobs, right? Because he had a trail of failure after failure after failure after failure, right? There was nobody else he can call and say, just say I work there, just say I work there, right? He ran out of ideas because nobody wanted to hire a man in his 50s on entry-level position. They just didn't want to do it. The best he could do was when he went to that mall and try to get some mall work, right? So he came up with a brilliant idea, I'll be a chaplain. Right? You're the least qualified person to be a chaplain, as far as I can tell, on the planet, Jay Wilson. You're so sarcastic. You're so catty. You're so messy. You're everything that a chaplain should not be. I was watching a short today. Somebody made a short, and she said her husband's mother just died. I think it was today. And she said, all I could think about was Pastor Jay Wilson. She said, now it's a sad time. This is a horrible time. All I could think about is Chaplain Wilson walking in that room, girl. And she broke down in tears of joy and tears of sorrow to think that this man is out here passing himself off as somebody's chaplain. One of the worst people there are, right? As far as what we've been exposed to here, Jay Wilson, go and sit your rancid black ass down somewhere, girl, and let these women iron out their problems. Where do you come in? And then why are you over there talking about Sean Bradley? He always talks to women. Sean Bradley gets gets down with it with the girls, honey. He likes it, they like it, whatever. But you want to pretend, oh, he over there trying to get in women business. He over there. What are you doing, Jay Wilson? And you collected what, $300? Enablers. So y'all think y'all really showing us, and y'all may be making them mad. Y'all buying into this old con man bullshit, right? And then he's all that does is motivate him to ask for more. He says he was laughing and crying because he could not believe somebody actually cashed apped him the money to shut the other girl out. He was laughing. Who you think you're laughing at? He said, he's getting a coin, Who do you think he's talking about, girl? It's your money. That tickles him pink. I don't need it. Why is it even necessary to say you don't need it? Why even say that, girl? Because he doesn't have respect for people. Y'all ain't got no degrees like him. He think he got degrees. I'm smart. Now, I've given y'all the analogy before. It's very much like the lessons learned in The Wizard of Oz, right? There are powerful messages in The Wizard of Oz. Like when Dorothy, when she first met the Scarecrow, and the Scarecrow, unfortunately, did not have a brain, right? He come off his pole and he couldn't even figure out how to walk. He wiggly walk. He's on down the road. And then he thought that if he did something, what did he want? What kind of brain did he want? Did he want a physical brain? See, he was born without a brain, but he thought, the Scarecrow thought, that he could get something external, which means he had a brain. It means I'm smart. Look at me. Look at this. Something external. That's what his education has been to him, right? I have a degree, therefore I'm smart, because he feels so dumb, right? Who was the next person? Then he had the Tin Man. Who can make anyway? The Tin Man. Now the Tin Man wanted the heart, right? But the Tin Man was convinced that if he had a physical heart, something he could get from the outside, and he could hold it in his hand, that would mean he now had a heart, right? And what about that cowardly lion, which Jay Wilson is another of his character defects. He is a coward. The cowardly lion. Y'all know the song? How them songs go? The cowardly lion. I'm a mean old lion. You better beware. This is the king of the jungle here. And then somebody say boo, and the motherfucker run and hide, or in Jay Wilson's case, call the police. Right? He wanted a medal from the Wiz, saying that he had courage. They were all looking for something external to fix what was going on internally. That's Jay Wilson, right? So his degrees don't mean anything. You can, because you can read a book and recite what you read, does not make you intelligent, right? Repeating yourself over and over and over again, it is a sign of your lack of intelligence, Jay Wilson. You're stupid, girl. You're dumb. That's why you're always repeating, girl. You're dumb. You can't think of new things to say, right? That's why you have to say something about ain't no friends on YouTube, ain't no friends. He say that 50 times per video, right? Everything has to be repeated. What's the other things she says? I got to tell you, I barely go over there. I go over there to get my content and leave. When I got to the end of this video, I said, "Oh, there it is. This is my content for today." Right? But Jay Wilson he's whatever. I'm starting to repeat and I'm starting to lose my place. What y'all think? Mm-hmm. You got a new name for him? Shinquilla. My new name for him is Captain Chicken Change. Chicken Change. Chicken George and Chicken Change. Lord have mercy. We'll work for money. We'll work for money. You won't even work. You need to be out there cutting grass, nigga. Getting them picking up some cans. You laughing at Rico because you picking up cans. Why you laughing at his hustle? Nigga, you ain't no less a hustler. Right? If you consider the people on YouTube as your tricks. Chicken Chain. What's up, Chicken Chain? I'm going to get a coin from it. I'm going to get a coin from it. Lord have mercy. Okay, what else is going on here? No, he's not embarrassed. He's never embarrassed about nothing. Nothing embarrasses him. It's pitiful. It's pitiful. Most people want respect. That's a big reason why they go and get an education, because they want to be respected. Oh, there's Dr. Wilson. Good morning, Dr. Wilson. That's most normal people. If they're going to put the time in, then they want respect. Usually, if you encounter a doctor, even if it's in your own family, and you address him as Mr. whatever, he said, no, excuse me, it's Dr. Chicken Change. Dr. Chicken Change. He don't give a fuck. He's pitiful. That's why I call him trailer trash, girl. He's trash. Jay Wilson. You had no desire to go to work. I asked him on the thing when I can get one word in, girl. What about how's the job search going? Ain't gonna be no job search. You're blocked. You're blocked. With them hockey puck biscuits, girl. What is biscuits? He gonna beg y'all he gonna beg y'all into poverty. He kicked it off with Thanksgiving dinner. He's telling you, he's giving you a sample of what it's gonna be like, honey. And he told us that we're gonna really be mad. We're gonna really watch how I work these tricks. Baby, in the streets, I had all kind of conversations, honey. I've had conversations with girls who are out there working, girls, sex workers. I know it's dangerous for them. They hooked up some motherfucker who don't give a fuck about them, right? He's a half-ass pimp. You can do better than this, girl. You can leave. You can leave, right? You try to convince these people. You don't have to do this. So that's what we're saying to you, Ride or Live. You don't have to do this, honey. You're enablers. You're making this happen. You've created a monster, right? It takes a certain kind of person who come on YouTube, girl, and beg for food. at the same time saying how rich and successful they are. It takes a certain kind of person to do that. You guys have created, you've certainly contributed to the dysfunction, the mental illness of this boy, right? Now he think he got it going on. He gonna work them forever. No, I keep telling you, punk people get tired of this shit, girl. They'll move on to something else, right? Where's MySpace at? Mm-hmm. Shinquila, right? No, ain't no L in there. Shinquita. Y'all got these names, baby. Shaquan. Hi, Miss Shaquan. Hey, Tori in LA. Is it Tori or Torre? It's probably pronounced Torre. 20 piece. Lord, y'all on this chicken. Jay Wilson, what happened to the diet? Since you need funds for your 9-course meal, girl. What'd you do with that? Well, I'm gonna give it away. I'm gonna get what? Why not just not even make it then? Oh, that's your ghetto alter ego. Oh, you have a regular name too. Okay, Shinquika. I hate to mispronounce people's names, but I am dyslexic as hell, honey. I got to really work on it. Now, as far as the latest installment in my books, the Abuse Sector trilogy, I was going good. I got all the way up into chapter 6. I'm in chapter 6, and some reason, as the holiday approached, I stopped writing. You can't do that. Can't do it. When you stop, you lose the rhythm of the story, right? So now in the last 2 days, I've been back to writing it again. I picked it up at chapter 6. But that means you got to go through the whole book now to know what's going on, what the characters are, what the backstory is. When you write every day, you don't have that because the story is fresh, is right now. It's happening right now kind of thing. So I got to get my rhythm back. This is a personal thing that I like to finish things. Most of my life, I didn't finish nothing. So my goal is to finish novels. I get a certain kind of pleasure from that. And plus, they're good books. Mm-hmm. Yo, ghetto alter. I should have got me a ghetto alter ego. Mm-hmm. Deshawn. Something like that. When I came on YouTube, I was not planning on this. I didn't even know this existed. This kind of underbelly on YouTube. I came on listening to writers, trying to learn the writing game, writing skills. I listened to music, movies. I did everything on YouTube except for this. So when I discovered this, I had already been using my own name for a couple of years, right? That's why I didn't come up with a name. Like most people got a name, different name, whatever. And I'm not scared of nobody doxing me. I'm not a secretive type person. Really, I ain't got nothing to hide on it. Mm-hmm. I know it was bad. Cause it bad. Y'all bad. Come on. I know I had a past, baby. But I've never been that way. I've never been a secretive or shameful type person. You're not going to write anything real if you want to write something that's nonfiction. It's hard to do that if you can't tell the truth about anything, right? So comes in handy. And it keeps you clean, keeps you sober, keeps your mind right. When you don't have a bunch of secrets, everything had. Oh, okay. Oh, don't say that. Oh, don't say that. And she over there giving her speeches about, oh, it's too much information being said. It's too much information being said. Nigga, you the one that's seeking out the information and then making it public, girl. How the hell are you of all people gonna say anything about what people share on YouTube? You're not in charge of YouTube, nigga. You manipulate and use it. You talk about everything. Oh, they shouldn't bring it on YouTube. You brought it on YouTube. And then I got to talk about it. Why do you have to talk about it? Why do you have to talk about my income? Have you told us yet where your income's coming from? Well, why is yours a secret, but mine is not? Mr. Whitehead new live. Mr. Whitehead got a live. We ain't seen from him. Oh, that's the bishop, the good bishop. He's going to find himself in the same situation as this Todd Chrisley's in, right? Because what they did, even though he did it very tackily, but what they did is basically the same thing. They come in there bragging about all the shit they got, right? You just bragging it for anybody to see it, right? And then eventually somebody did see it, an FBI agent, right? Then you done stuck your dick in someplace wrong. And you know somebody like Bishop, what's his name, Whitehead, you know he got enemies, right? So easily to spill the beans and all this shit you have. They got a record of you saying you got Rolls Royces and you got Jaguars and Maseratis, you living in mansions and all this shit. You own city blocks and all that, right? And I don't know why they feel like nobody is going to take a look at that. Nobody is going to investigate that. No, you dug your own grave, sir. And then you just get out of prison, being convicted of doing the very same thing you're doing now. I mean, all those cars were a part of the reason we went to prison. Flossing. Diamond in the back, sunroof top, digging the scene. You got a gangster ling and gangster white walls, TV antenna in the back. They may not have a car at all. My ghetto name gonna be Taekwon. Taekwon. I could use Taekwon. Taekwon and Tayshawn. I've heard those names. I could use them in my writing though, because when you're writing, of course, you're not writing about yourself. You need to know some names for these characters. Taekwon and Shaquan. A lovely couple. Do you not like Olivia? Straight from the gate. Tim, do you not like Olivia? I don't agree with a lot from Olivia. If you're going to be very judgmental, though, you're not going to be able to watch anybody on here. Nobody likes the word faggot. Nobody likes the word, some of the words that I use, all the bitches and all this stuff that we use regularly. You can't like that stuff. People go on there talking about disease and AIDS and all this kind of stuff. But I've discovered that I just can't go judging these people for all of their thoughts and beliefs. People have a right to talk. So most of the stuff that Olivia puts out, I can't watch it. Most of the stuff that Kwani puts out, I can't watch it. I just can't. I mean, you're insulting my community and you're saying vicious things that are not true, right? You're pretending to be some kind of Bible scholar when you barely even know the perimeter of a page in the Bible, right? You cherry pick a few little things you can use against people. But when you're constantly trying to make people feel less than some kind of way, I'm just not interested in what you have to say. So if there was a beef today and, do you hear what such and such got into with such and such? I'll go and watch it for entertainment stakes. But the moment you start talking about faggots and hell and all that kind of shit, girl, I don't want to watch that. Why would I watch that? So in answer to your question, straight from the gate, I don't like a lot of her views. We're in disagreement on so many things that I can barely watch her at all. And it seems like most of her videos go in that direction. She is a homophobic. I think that she's never going to not be a homophobic until she can address the issue. This is why I hate you, right? There's several people like that. Some of them I like. They use harsh language. I like hearing them cuss people out. I cuss people out if I get angry. But there's certain things that I don't want to hear. So you see that I don't join any of the cliques, though. I have certain people that I like, I listen to, and watch, and I will recommend them. Certain people that I watch on a regular basis, but I don't join any cliques. It's not the way I do it. I don't even do panels hardly ever. No, I'm sorry, Lincoln Jude. Lincoln Jude said, dude begged me for a date that I didn't want to go on, then got mad because I was 5 minutes late, then had the nerve to explain how valuable his time was. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Dealing with these niggas. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Actually, that's improper use because any color could do that. Right? We ain't much worse than the rest of them. They means, honey. Like my mama used to tell my sisters when she was straightening their hair. They all dogs. Every damn one of them. I said, Mother, you can't, don't tell them that. They're gonna not trust me. I'm just telling the truth. Dog. Roof, roof. Ooh. Lovely one got some advice for you, Deacon Jude, how to handle that situation. Wish you could have ordered an expensive meal, then slip out the back and stick them with the bill. Dine and dash, baby. Asshole. Dealing with these menses. I told you I brought one home the other day, right? And unfortunately, everything wasn't working right. I said, thank you, sir. You have confirmed my retirement from all that kind of stuff, child. Then you got to deal with these. It's hard to deal with men. It's easy when you're young. We don't know. You know, people want to meet and hang out and go to the club all night. When in my 20s, I didn't miss one day in the week. I'm not going out. I went out every single night. I lived in West Hollywood, California, and you would meet different people every night, right? And then even later on, when it became all about dope and so forth, tweaking freak, yeah, you tweaking freak, and that was the meeting. So you're meeting people constantly, right? And you can deal with their personality quirks and all that. But as you get older, though, it's just hard meeting new people, right? Accepting different ways. Everybody got their own ways, right? You get to be old, you get set in your own ways, honey. Yeah, so I don't miss that part, Deacon Jude. You still out there. There's so much I wanted to say. There was so much I wanted to say after I left. Now I'm home cursing out my curtains. Oh no, I should have said this. I should have said that. That's the way I think when I'm reading these bitches on YouTube, honey. I should have told him this. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, I want to get that bitch. Next time I got to remember that. I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to, you know. That's natural. It's nice to be young, though. If I was only a child again, no one's been so nice to me since then. People of the world. Anyway, I'm just rambling on today. But it is true about that boy. So, yeah, he is the content for the moment. Apparently, the girl, what's the girl's name? The girl got murdered in Mexico. No disrespect, I forget. Shinquilla, was her name Shinquilla or something like that? Anyway. Now there's talk she's getting her doctors and the police are being charged. There are charges being brought. I guess that's probably the FBI pressuring Mexico. Because now not only is there a warrant out for the girl who did the dirty work, but they didn't bring the other ones back. That could happen as well. But they're actually charging the police and because they came, the ambulance drivers, the medical people, and since those people said, no, leave her here, they just left her there. And she died. So a lot of people are going to be charged. We don't know who's going to be convicted, but certainly the girl who killed her should be convicted. That's a dangerous person. Shinquilla Robinson. Thank you, hon. All right, you guys. What's the date? Tuesday? Y'all used up all the old turkey and everything. I'm down to the last little bit of dressing. I said, now how you gonna eat dressing by itself? You got no gravy, no yams. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. It was so good I hate to throw it away though. But I ate everything else, child. So one down, one to go. Y'all have a wonderful Tuesday. Talk to you later.